Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback, it's about the get back. Hey, yo. Hold up. Hey, listen, man. We going to talk about Remy and Papoose today. That's what we going to start off talking about. Because, men been doing this for years, man. And I think some people be like kind of offended, that Remy went here and said, listen here, I'm doing me, but said it quietly. Did we peep that? Hold up. And you can call in today. Because, I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear about it, man. Men been doing this for years, man. They go to jail, come home, and you have expectations, right? To be with this woman. You got expectations to love and maybe even marry this woman. And it don't go that way. The guy end up running off with another woman. Feelings change. He might have been locked up 5, 10, 15 years. And she might have been there for him. Men do this all the time, right? Now, Papoose held Remy down for 7 years while she was locked up. He did what women been doing for years, right? Women been doing this for years. Papoose said, I'm going to hold my lady down, right? She came home. She tried to make it work, right? She had intentions on making it work, but it just didn't work. Now, after so much time away, you might lose feelings for the person. You might not feel as you felt before for the person, right? And that's okay because things happen. But being as though that people seeing a woman do it, it's just so far-fetched that a woman can go to jail for 7 years and then you see a man hold her down for the 7, which you really wouldn't think would happen, that a man would hold her down. You don't hear anything about him. And when she got out, she had to change her heart. She's like, okay, I tried to make it work. It's not working. I hear some people say she got funny because she lost weight. She look a little better, right? But regardless if she lost weight or not, she's back out. She's getting attention. And sometimes feelings change. People expect that your feelings are never going to change, man. We're human. You're not going to always want the same person forever. It can happen now, but the personalities have to match in that sense. And you can't just think that just because they look good together to the public, that means that behind the scenes, everything is okay. We ain't hear nothing about Papoose cheating at all. Let's clap to that. We ain't heard nothing for the whole 7 years about Papoose cheating. And I don't know how brother did it. I don't know how he made it through a whole 7-piece. But in my opinion, he did something while she was locked up for the 7. And that's just my opinion. I might not be right, but it's just my opinion. I don't think for that whole 7, he just was waiting on Remy. And it could have been now. I don't know what y'all think. Y'all think that he held it down, he waited and said, I'm going to wait for my baby. When she get out, I'm going to be here. I'm not doing nothing though. But we ain't hear nothing though. Let's be real with that. We heard nothing about bro doing any cheating, right? But Remy came home and she was with him from the start. It looked like it was ready to be fireworks between them. They back, and then boom, you start hearing rumors about her sleeping with another battle rapper. It's the game, man. You got to understand. People are attracted to what they're attracted to. She likes battle rappers. And we see these guys got similarities. But she might be tired of Pat. And we got to respect if she's tired of something. We all get tired of things. We human. We don't always want the same thing. And she might have tried to work it out for the public eye, for their daughter. And most of the time, those relationships are not going to hold up anyway when you're trying to work it out for something else. We can get tired of the other person, man. Let's be real. Let's be real, man. And nobody expected Remy to come home and say, forget Pat. Everybody's looking like she's supposed to be there, hold it down because he held it down. That was the space they was in at the time. And it's the same way with men that are locked up and they come home. That is the space that they're in. Just because somebody's there for you through the process don't mean that that's who you want to be with. That doesn't mean that things won't go left. You got to expect sometimes relationships are going to fall apart. Well, most of the time, let's be real. Most of the time, relationships are going to fall apart, man. They're not always going to hold up. And we looked at their relationship like some black love. It's black love. But they had issues like anybody else. But what I do respect about them, right? They not detailing. Maybe later on they're going to detail and come out and talk about it. But they understand they still got to deal with each other for the kids. So we ain't got to detail and talk about this as it's going on. Maybe later down the line, they might want to share their story. They might want to talk about what happened and why it didn't work out. But at this current time, they're keeping it amongst them. And you have to respect that, man. That's G. They're keeping their relationship, whatever's going on, and keeping everybody speculating. You can think what you want, but I didn't verify it. I love that. I love that. Because it's their situation at the end of the day. They're the ones that's going to endure whatever feelings and pain comes behind this relationship, not the people with all the opinion. It's important to know that people are going to have an opinion about your relationship, and it's the people that know you. And now, being as though that they famous, it's going to be the people that know you the world, not just your inner circle. So the people that know you're going to have an opinion, and we feel like we have some type of knowledge of who these people are, just from what they show us to the public, right? People are going to have their opinion, man. You just got to let their opinion stay on the outside. You know, even if it's rocky, you going through something, they going through something, that's still your relationship, man. And we got to be real. You keep your relationship and what you going through between you and whoever you going through it with. Bringing other people inside of your situation only makes it worse. It'll never make it better. And we got to be real. But being as though Remy was down for a 7-ball, nobody thought Papoose was going to be able to hold up for that anyway. And he did. Nobody. I thought bro was going to cheat. I'm not even going to lie. I'm looking at it like bro's not going to hold up a whole 7-ball while she locked up. This is a long time for a brother to say, yo, I'm going to wait on you. I'm not going to do nothing. This don't happen all the time, man. So we got to tip our hat to Papoose. Honestly, we got to tip our hat to Papoose, because how many guys you know would have stood in there that long? Not a lot. You don't know anybody that really wants to stay in that situation. So for him to do that, I'm sure she respects it, appreciates it in that sense. But she was tired of the situation, man. And people think that you can't get tired of being with somebody. Come on, man. Let's be real. We get tired of people. It's the human nature. She has the opportunity to move on. And people would think like, oh, Remy should have stayed there with him. Why would you want to stay inside a relationship that's not beneficial, that you don't like the person, or y'all having beef? This would go wrong with a lot of y'all out there. Y'all get to stand with somebody and y'all really don't like each other. Y'all really don't vibe. And it takes for y'all to have a big blow up for y'all to separate, instead of saying, hold on, this ain't working for me or you. Let's go ahead and end this right here so we can go ahead and move on, and it don't be a whole lot of friction and it don't be a big issue behind it. But people want to hold on to certain situations thinking that maybe it might get better. You got to know when it's over, man. No matter if somebody stayed with you through a jail bid, or if somebody didn't stay with you through the jail bid. When it's over, man. And I respect both ends of the situation. Remy just saying, hey, it's over. Him saying, okay, baby, it's over. They both understand that it's over. But the people on the outside think like, man, Pap should have did this and Remy should have did this. Now, nobody knows what was going on in their situation for them to separate. We just seen that they look like a power couple, right? That's what we always thinking. Yo, this is a power couple. Remy, Papoose, he held her down. Oh, man, this is a power couple. When we don't know what's going on with them people inside their situation. We just know that Pap held it down. And we know that it is not a lot of brothers that would have said, I'm going to stay here and hold it down for you, baby. And really do it. And then you don't hear nothing in the streets about the brother. Because all of us, we ain't heard nothing about him. To this day, even that they beefing and going through something, whatever they going through, she supposed to be running off with the block captain and whatever. We still ain't heard nothing about that man cheating. Out of all the beef, when the beef blow up like this, the cheating rumors is coming out. You gonna hear what they did, who they did it with, and then the other side be ready to come out. We hearing Remy cheated. That's the deep stuff. We sitting here hearing Remy was the one that cheated. And he was the one that held her down for the whole 7 ball. Come on, man. It can happen to anybody, man. We got to understand, you can get cheated on, even if you be there for somebody. It's plenty of women that were there for men, held them down, and they come right home and go cheat with another woman. Come on, man. This happens. People do this. But it's just like a lot of people are surprised that Remy did it. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, man. You really thought that after 7 years in the can, she wasn't going to have a change of heart just because he was there for her? We got to be real, man. We all can have a change of heart. It doesn't mean just because you was with somebody and they held it down that you still going to feel the same way when you come home. I'm sure she said, thank you, I love you, and all the above, but I don't feel the same way. Why am I going to force myself in this relationship when I don't feel the same way about the person that I used to love? Come on. It's you being a conscious person, having a conscious mind, understanding when the relationship is over, when it's time to move on, when you had enough, when you dealt with enough. A lot of people out there, y'all, can't do that. You don't understand when you had enough. You might feel your obligations are more than they really are. The situation didn't work. Remy put her foot down. I'm out of here. Okay, Pap held me down. Much love. I respect you, brother. But that doesn't mean that whatever issue they were having, she had to continue to endure that just to be in a relationship because he stayed there with her for the 7 ball. Let's be real, man. People have a lot of expectations that they shouldn't have in certain situations. You know, you can want somebody to be there for you. You can want somebody to hold you down and not leave you when you come home. But who knows how they feeling? Something else caught her eye. Something that Papoose was doing she didn't like. So she said, I'm out of here. I'm going to go here. Who knows? She might not have seen something in his phone, but she not telling the world. We just don't know because he wasn't publicly out with it. If he did do something. You got to pay attention, man. Feelings change, man. No matter how somebody might have been there for you, no matter what somebody might have done for you, feelings change, man. And you got to respect that. It's the game, man. You can love somebody one day and don't love them the next. You know? But they'll get over it. You feel what I'm saying? He said, I think Remy left because he was always underneath her. Papoose didn't have his own life, and she was the breadwinner. In some women's eyes, they lose respect for a man. And you are right, Chatterbox. You are right. Women will lose respect for a man that's chasing them. And we all know women adore chasing a man. They want a strong man. And we don't see the strength in him. We know he got rap skills. We like the rap skills because I know the brother can rap. But we still feel Remy is the breadwinner, like you said, and he's leading the pack of the situation. You said, yeah, he was weak in your eyes. He didn't have a backbone. I could say that to a sense. But, you know, we still got to commend the brother because he stayed there for the 7. He stayed there for a whole 7. I don't know too many guys that would have stayed for 7 whole years and you don't hear nothing about that man cheating. That was heavy. You don't hear nothing about that man cheating. He definitely looked weak, but damn, he stayed for 7. You ain't hear nothing about him cheating. That's heavy there. You don't find too many situations like that. You'll hear about the person cheating the first couple months. And I'm saying on both ends, for a woman and for a man. You going to hear about them cheating first couple months away. It's like, they got to keep occupied. In this situation, for 7 whole years, you ain't heard nothing about that man cheating. So that there got me like, Papoose is like a G with that. Even though he looks real weak. But that, you don't hear that. So men been doing the same thing Remy did the same way for a long, long time. Men that go to jail, sit in there 5-10 years, the woman will hold him down. But I'm thinking she still cheated a little bit while he was there. But they'll hold him down, right? And you might not even heard your girl cheated, right? But when the guy come home, he's really not interested in the woman that supported him the most while he was in jail. And it's crazy, but we got to be honest. It happens all the time. So when the world seen Remy doing it and saying, all right, I'm going to go ahead and fade on Pap for another battle rapper, they're looking at it like, yo, bro held it down for 7 of them things and she's dipped on him. So we got to understand it happens both ways. We just ain't used to a woman doing it. We not used to seeing a woman locked up and then come home and be like, pew, I'm gone. And this is after she had a baby. She left after she had a baby. And they're not talking negative about each other, but you just see the movement is in different areas. I could say that's G on both ends. They moving different because their lives are in different directions, but you don't hear them trying to bite each other's back out, trying to knock each other's head in the dirt, which most people would have done by now. Most celebrities in this situation would have done that by now. And let's be real. You would have heard them talking all about them, their business everywhere, who they been with, what they did in detail. You might even seen a sex tape pop out by now. But in their situation, they're silent. They're making everybody speculate. I love that. You hear me? Don't give all your information to everybody. Make them think. They don't got to know in detail because I'm mad right now and I want to express to the world in detail what happened. No, it ain't that time. We going to hear about it later. I can bet my bottom dollar on it. We going to hear the details later, but they're keeping it so G that they're not allowing the people to know all the detail right now. How G is that? How many people you know do that? Everybody want to tell everything they did, everything that happened, why this person cheated, who they cheated with. But all we got is speculation. Yo, you seen Remy with Easy the Block Captain. Papoose on doing his own thing. They announced they getting a divorce, right? But you don't hear nobody biting the other person's back out. Now let's be real with that. Everybody else out here is speculating. Everything I seen on different blogs were things that people made up. The title might even say why Remy cheated. Remy said she cheated. But you don't hear nothing coming directly from them. Even when the people got the cameras on them when they coming through. When the cameras is on them when they coming through. Oh, Remy, why you cheated? Man, they ignoring that. I don't have to address that. I don't have to address you exactly on what you saying. I'm going to let all y'all speculate until I want to talk about it. I respect that. That's G right there. Don't allow people to influence you when you need to come out and tell people about your relationship. Come on, man. That's your situation. You got to sit in that relationship. Let's be real, man. Come on, man. Let's be real. That's your relationship. Stop allowing people to tell you when you need to expose what you going through. That's your situation. Both of them are being a G for that. They handling it like a G, man. This is how a relationship is supposed to end. No matter how long you've been together, you're not supposed to fall out and detail all your business as you fall out now to people that don't even care about you. And I bet you both of them understand that. Yeah, I got fans out there. I got people that rock with me. I got people that support me. But that don't mean I got to detail how my relationship and when it broke up to make people feel better about what I'm going through. I'm the one going through it, not you. Let's be real, man. If people thought like this more often, relationships would die out a lot better instead of having a bomb. That's why we always got bombs. That's why the relationships end with straight bombs, because somebody feel like they got to justify to another person why their relationship ain't work. You ain't got to justify to nobody. That's your situation. Even the people around you, you let them speculate. I don't got to detail to you what I'm going through in my relationship to make you feel comfortable when I know at the end of the day, it's going to make me feel uncomfortable. Come on, man. Pay attention, man. A lot of people out here trying to make other people comfortable and their relationships already messed up. What are you trying to make somebody else comfortable for? Figure out how to get out of your relationship peacefully. Stop letting it go to where as though y'all got to destroy each other to remove yourself. This is where we at. It's like our people feel like we got to destroy ourselves to break off a relationship. You can't go your way. I can't go my way without having it be a bomb. Come on, man. Pay attention, man. Stop allowing these people to dictate how you break up. When it's over, you go your way, they go their way. It didn't work. What you think gonna make it better if Remy would have blew up the situation? If Papoose would have blew up the situation? Nothing would have came better. It would have really affected their money, because that emotional feeling that you worrying about the people, what you said to the people, what you need to explain to the people, is going to affect how you move financially. And a lot of people don't understand that until they in that situation and they lose their job. Now you wondering why I can't pay my bills. I lost my job because my relationship. No, you lost your job because you wanted to detail to the world, Instagram, Facebook, why your relationship didn't work. Now you got everybody's opinion in it and you trying to feed their ego. You might go a little too far. Let's be real, man. Can we be real with this, man? People should be looking at how they broke up and embracing it like, okay, they broke up kind of like peacefully. And they're in the public eye. We need to be real. They ain't break up where they was ready to go to war. Come on, man. Let's be real, man. We got to sit here and commend both of them for going out like, all right, it ain't work. Go ahead your way. I go my way. I'm sure they had some kind of discrepancies in the house. Everybody has discrepancies. I'm sure they had them. You understand what I'm saying? But they didn't let their discrepancies carry out to where people can identify what they was going through. You got to respect that. That's G right there. You feel what I'm saying? When most of the time people want to get validation for why they broke up. They want people to validate them. Oh, yo, you see why I broke up? Man, this person did this and this is why they can't. Man, listen, some relationships are not going to work. Understand that. That don't mean you need validation for why your relationship didn't work. This is what I can respect about both of them. I don't need validation from you people why my relationship ain't work. My relationship ain't work because it didn't work. Our love went the other way. It happens. But me validating with you to make you feel better about my relationship breakup, how does that benefit me? We need to pay attention to that, people. Everything might not work with everybody, but stop looking for validation from people that really don't care about you. They just want a storyline to talk about. They just want something to say that's going to identify you. Let's pay attention to that, man. The games, man. And I tip my hat to both of them. Remy, Papoose. It didn't work. We separate, man. Y'all can let me know what y'all feel, man. How y'all feel about it? How y'all feel about Remy and Papoose breaking up? How y'all feel about it? That they didn't come to the public on some beef and stuff to get the public riled up. They just start doing their own thing and let everybody speculate. I love that. That's what G's do. It didn't work out. I don't need your validation why we didn't work out. I don't need you to be exactly knowing at this point. When I'm ready to tell you, I'm going to tell you. Most people want to break up and say, I got to explain to everybody why you don't see me with such and such. Why you don't see me. Listen, don't ask me nothing. What is wrong with you? When I'm ready to tell you, I'll tell you. If a lot of y'all thought like that, you would be able to break up in your relationship and not worry about what somebody else is saying. Because the people understand, don't ask me. Especially the people around you. You understand? Because the people around you, once you start telling them, they're going to tell somebody else. They're going to feed the information to somebody else. You feel me? They're going to detail. But in their situation, I'm sure if she did tell somebody around them, they understand the level of respect that they got for them. Whereas though, I'm going to let you tell your story. I don't have to be the one to tell your story. I'm going to let you tell it. And that's how it should be. For real. So we really got to tip our hat to Remy and Papoose. Papoose held it down for a 7-ball. I don't really know any other man that would have done that. I don't know any other man that would have stayed there in a relationship for 7 years while their girl was in jail. I don't know any other man. And any man that's saying that he would do it, I wouldn't believe you. You hear what I'm saying? You couldn't make me believe that you would sit there for 7 years and support your girl while she was in jail. And then for him to stay headstrong when she gets out and goes and hangs out with another man. Come on, man. It's dudes that would have been done went left with that. And let's be real. Let's be real. It's dudes that would have went left and said, hold on, I supported you. I held you down, and be ready to take it somewhere else. Bro, just understand, let me go on with my life, man. And we all should feel that way. If something doesn't work out with you, you don't have to flip on that other person. You don't have to let it be known by doing some damaging things. And that's what a lot of people do. People break up with somebody, they want to call CPS, call DFS, they want to call the police, they want to do certain things to make damage in your life to show that you should have never messed with me. This is the evil that are in people. But you ain't hear nothing like this between them. You ain't hear nobody saying they called this person, they did that. But this is what's going on in the households. People don't know how to just break up and let it go. Let's be real. So I tip my hat off to him, man. Hey, listen, I want y'all to leave a comment, man. Let me know how you feel about this, man. And we going to be right back, man. We going to come back and we going to stream again. I appreciate everybody that's watching the channel. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed to the channel, man. Y'all the best, man. And it's your boy DZ, man. You already know. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.